I was 16 and I got calligraphy down my triceps, both triceps actually. Vini Vidi Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered, and Molon Lave down this tricep. I actually got one of them covered because every single girl ended up getting the same tattoo as me, so I covered it. My name's Chris Fleming. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario in Canada, and I've been getting tattooed for, say, 5 years now. The longest tattoo session I have sat for, actually it was 6 hours, and that was my max I could take on my ribs, actually. Yeah, my whole from armpit down to hip. It's pretty crazy. I realized I was going to become a tattoo collector, I think it was after I got my second tattoo. I knew I was in for it after I got my first, because she told me that I was, that I was screwed after that. But after I got my second tattoo, I was like, I need to cover up the rest of this. Like, I didn't like bare skin, I wasn't a fan. So I just fell in love with art and just the fact that you could kind of express yourself via ink on your body permanently. And I loved it, I fell in love. So I've collected from 7 different artists now, and their names are, I have Chris Price at Bellwoods Tattoo, Sean Paul at Red Dragon, Steph Kaya at Freebird, Dale at Pricked, Joel Marin at Inkfix, Jay Rice at Studio 613, and Adam at Black Apple. So my most meaningful tattoo, I'd have to say, would be this little guy in my hand here. My best friend passed away kind of abruptly 2 years ago now. He drowned in the Toronto River, so I ended up getting, he was like Superman to us, so we ended up getting a little Superman logo in his name, which is really cool. And I'm a big metalhead, so I have a few metal bands on my arm. I love to express, I've been drumming for about 15 years, and I love to express my love for metal kind of via tattoo. I definitely prefer to get tattooed at a shop. Be in your own zone and kind of float away from the tattoo or the pain, depending on where you're getting it, and you can just be there with your tattoo artist. I'd have to say my most memorable tattoo would be one of the 3 on my head, because the pain was unmatched. I don't know, it was crazy, but I ended up doing it back to back 3 weeks in a row, each week. I ended up finishing the back, the side, and the side, and those have to be my most memorable tattoos. Since getting tattooed, my life has been a little different. In the way that, like, say, people look at me or judge you, but I love it, right? Because it makes it that much better to prove them wrong, to show that you're a good person, or that you're not some criminal or whatever people like to put labels on for people with tattoos. So it's really nice. It makes that a lot better for me. I love proving people wrong in that sense. So and nowadays it's a lot more acceptable to be covered in ink, which is cool. Yeah. Getting tattooed used to be a hobby for me, and now it's an investment, as I promised my mom that I'd make money from my tattoos. So that was kind of my goal. So now it's still a hobby, it's always going to be, but it's definitely an investment, because every piece now I look at, this is me, and I'm my own brand, so it's a good way to look at it as kind of an investment. How I research my artists, I generally like to go into the shop of said artist and like take a look at their book and actually speak to them, because I like somebody that I can actually talk to or not. They have to be good people and of course have some talent, but I like to go face to face, for sure. So this is Chris Fleming. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, and thank you for checking out my collection.